Hi, I'm Beth Archie. I'm a professor in the biology department in the College of Science at the University of Notre Dame. I'm also an associate director of the Amboseli Baboon Research Project. Located in Kenya, this is one of the longest running studies of a wild primate population in the world. What we do is follow the events and conditions of animals' lives from the day they're born to the day they die, collecting detailed information on what happens early in life, their social relationships, as well as their health and survival across adulthood. I'm really interested in the potential for research like mine on the lives of wild animals to lend insight into the drivers of health disparities in humans. We know that in humans, some of the most important predictors of health and survival across adulthood are those conditions that happen early in life. Unfortunately, children who experience especially harsh conditions, war, famine, even neglect, face a much higher burden of chronic disease across adulthood and faster aging. A number of questions about these effects remain. For instance, are any of these effects that we see linking early life to adult health evolved responses that are shared across primates? And by understanding those relationships, could we help solve these effects? Are early life effects passed from one generation to the next? How do parents' adversity affect the health of their children? And what are some of the best ways to mitigate early life effects? Especially, are social relationships a possible path to improve health disparities linked to early life adversity? Because baboons lead much shorter lives than humans, we can watch these events unfold much more quickly and get to answers faster. To date, we've discovered that just like in humans, baboons do experience early adversity, and these have major consequences for their adult lifespans. Kids that grow up under harsh conditions have much shorter lives than adults. Also, like humans, we see that early adversity in baboons leads to overactive stress responses in adulthood that could also lead to disease burdens. We do see that these effects pass from one generation to the next. The adversity that a mother experienced gets passed on to her offspring. But we do see chances perhaps to mitigate. So we know that in baboons, individuals that have strong and supportive relationships across adulthood also lead longer lives. And these might be a chance to help overcome the negative health consequences of early adversity. I think this line of research is especially important now that so many Americans, especially older Americans, are experiencing social isolation due to the global pandemic. I invite you to join me to try to learn and understand how the lives of animals living in the wild could help shed light on health disparities in humans, especially health disparities linked to social and environmental conditions.